With Christmas and the holidays and the new year right around the corner, I thought what better time than to start decluttering my home. I'm excited to bring you guys today's video because we have a lot we are going to be doing. We're going to be doing some deep cleaning, some decluttering. We're also going to be power washing outside in preparation for Christmas decorations. So a big thank you to Giraffe Tools for sponsoring today's video, and I will get into that in just a minute. If you are looking for cleaning motivation, you have definitely come to the right place. We have a lot to tackle in today's video, and we are going to start outside on my front porch and get this taken care of. At this point, all of my mums and pumpkins were dying, and so it was time to throw it all away and get this area power washed and cleaned up before I bring out Christmas decor. I feel like I am behind on Christmas decorating compared to everybody else, but I'm looking forward to getting it done, and I decided to use these unusually warm days we were having to tackle outside. That way it was all ready for when I did decide to decorate out here. To power wash today, I am going to be using the Giraffe Tools Grand Falls Pressure Washer Pro. So a big thank you to Giraffe Tools for sponsoring today's video. This power washer is really cool because you can mount it to your wall and everything is right there available to you whenever you want to use it. It also comes equipped with a spray bottle, so you can fill this with soap and attach it to the pressure washer, and it makes cleaning so easy. I like to use this for my trash can and for the side of my flower bed. With this pressure washer, you will find 4 different nozzle sizes for your cleaning needs. They have a 0 degree, 15 degree, 25 degree, and 40 degree. I used the 15 degree one for getting this moss off of my flower bed. I felt like it exerted the perfect amount of force, and it did an amazing job at getting off all of that moss that has been on there for months, and it just looks so much better once it's done. My favorite feature of this pressure washer is the automatic breezy retraction and smart stop. This is so cool. You just pull on the hose and it completely retracts the entire thing. It makes cleanup so much easier, and it has stronger pressure with over 100 feet of replaceable soft hose, so it's ideal for deep, versatile cleaning. It's been really convenient with how far that this hose reaches on the outdoor areas of my home. I feel like I can bring this anywhere and wash whatever I need to without any hassle. This pressure washer also has an upgraded motor, so it has a longer lifespan, and overall I've been very pleased with this pressure washer. I love that everything is kind of connected. Again, there's no like having to put together a million pieces to get it going. It's right there as you need it, and it's just been really nice to be able to pull this out and clean whenever I need to use it. You can use this to wash your car, you can use it to wash patios, front porches, driveways, garages, really anything that you can think of, because you have those different degrees. So you have some nozzles that aren't as hard and some nozzles that are a little bit more pressure depending on your cleaning needs. But again, overall, we've been so pleased with this. If you guys want to check out Giraffe Tools for yourself, I'll be sure to have everything linked down in the description box for you, and I have a code that I will leave here on the screen for you guys as well. And a big thank you again to Giraffe Tools for sponsoring today's video. We are going to move on to my bedroom now because it was a mess. I have been having a time here lately, and you guys might have seen on my community tab, I had talked about how I had been really sick and it landed me in the hospital. I was having some extreme abdominal pain and there really was no cause for it. I wasn't like sick on either end, if you know what I mean. It was just the cramping and it lasted for days. And so I finally was like, you know what, I need to go to the hospital and like see what's going on, because I thought maybe an ulcer or maybe some kind of infection. But they didn't seem too concerned. They said that they had several people in that had the same symptoms and it really was just some cramping. So I thought that was interesting just because you guys know I had been sick with some kind of stomach bug. I think it's been about a month and a half now and I was so sick. So I thought maybe something just didn't heal right, or whatever bacteria I had in my body, maybe it was still manifesting in my stomach. But thankfully, everything has seemed to subsided, and I'm feeling much better, but it was debilitating, you guys. I couldn't even function. I couldn't get out of bed. It was awful. And so if any of you guys have been experiencing that, I'm really sorry, because it is truly just not the best time. But I'm feeling much better now and we're able to get back into routine. But my house was definitely suffering during this time. It's hard because my husband works such long hours. I mean, he doesn't get home until almost 7 o'clock every night. And so obviously I don't expect him to clean. He does his best when it comes to dishes and just tidying up around the house when he can. But when it comes to like actually cleaning the house, it's very hard when mom is down for the count, because there's just no time for it to be done. So I was very happy to get in today and be able to tackle my house and do things that I've been wanting to do. Like I was saying earlier, I feel really behind because I feel like everyone else is already decorated for Christmas and moved on, and I feel like I haven't even started. I don't even have my Christmas decor like in my house ready to set up. Like I just have so much I need to do before we can decorate, and there will be a lot of deep cleaning, as you guys will see, because it was needed. And I was just, again, I was so happy to be able to get in my house and get this done today. Alright, I actually just got back from HomeGoods. We ran out because this is something that I've been wanting to buy for a long time now. Some lidded hampers for in here, because between the towels in the bathroom and my husband's clothes, we just have so many clothes in here, and I really want to eliminate some of that visual clutter. And both of these were pretty reasonably priced. This big one was actually only $32, and this smaller one I believe was $30. So I mean, size comparison, I feel like the big one was a really good deal. I thought this would be perfect for the bathroom, for towels, and then I got this one for Tim's clothes, so he can just throw his clothes in there. And instead of like having it here with, you know, you just see the dirty clothes when you walk in the room, it will have a lidded hamper and all of that visual clutter will be gone. So that's kind of my plan, but I'm gonna get ready to vacuum in here and then set up those hampers, and then we're gonna move on to probably the kids' bedrooms. One thing I was really looking forward to tackling in today's video is this playroom. It is a mess, and honestly, I feel like playrooms always look worse than they actually are, because obviously everything isn't where it's supposed to be, and when things are cleaned up, it looks 20 times better. But with Christmas around the corner, I was really wanting to declutter my playroom. I saw this meme or a message on Instagram. I can't remember who shared it, but it said if you're able to declutter and donate those toys and things before Christmas time, that there are a lot of people who go to these places to look for toys to gift their children for Christmas, and that just like really hit heavy on my heart, and it really inspired me to get in here and get this done and get anything donated that we possibly could, so that the people who really needed to, you know, get these things and have access to these things were able to before Christmas comes. Because I was planning to do this after Christmas. You guys know I wanted to start my decluttering series after Christmas, but hearing that just changed everything for me, because we know so many people are struggling right now financially, and so if I can help somehow, I'm going to do it. And so I felt really called to do this. My kids were totally on board. As you saw, my son was in here like getting rid of so much stuff. He was so excited to help. And my daughter, you'll see here in a minute, she helped me go through some of our dress up stuff, because I would love to, you know, be able to donate some princess dresses and things like that. So we were really excited. We got rid of a lot to be able to donate, and it just makes me excited that my kids were excited to do this as well. Alright, so this is everything we decluttered today. I think we did a good job. The kids did a really good job at picking stuff that they no longer were playing with. Minus the witch hat, because Maddie plays with that all the time. But this big pile is going to be going to Goodwill, and hopefully these toys will find a better home for those who need them for Christmas. All right, it is another day and we are going to tackle my couches. Now, I know I mentioned I had been sick, but I was still like really low on energy and I was having a really hard time being able to clean and like continuously clean. So I did break this up over a few days, but I did get it all done and it feels so good. But this was one of those tasks that I just really needed to get done. Like, you can't really tell on camera, but the couches were just looking very dingy and they just didn't smell the freshest, I guess. And it was just time. I needed to get it done, even though I feel like I didn't do this that long ago, but maybe it has been a couple of months and it just needed to get done. It was something that I really wanted to tackle before Christmas. I wanted my living room to be completely deep cleaned before we got in here and added more clutter, you know, instead of having the tree up and having to do this after. So this was one thing that I was very much looking forward to getting done. And again, we're gonna go through the whole living room and just get everything cleaned up in here. That way, in my next video that you guys will see, we are going to be decorating for Christmas. So as the next few weeks kind of progress, so after we get done with all of the Christmas decorating and stuff, I think I'm actually going to start decluttering. I think I mentioned this in a recent video, but I've really just been wanting to get in my house. Things are starting to pile up everywhere and it's really starting to affect me mentally, and I know that it's just time to get it done instead of trying to wait, you know, and pushing it after the new year. I think I'm just going to take this time and tackle my house, especially with my husband not being here and being gone. I feel like it would just be a great time. Like when the kids are in bed, I can just take the time to declutter my house because that brings me peace. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Those videos will kind of roll out here and there. I don't think it's going to be like a full-on series where every video for the next like 4 weeks is a decluttering video, but you could expect one at least every other week for the most part. But I'm very excited for this. I know you guys are too. I've been talking about this and so many of you guys are so ready for decluttering, and boy, there will be some decluttering because my house is crazy right now, guys. And also look at this water. This was just from the arms of my couch and the backs of the couch. That is absolutely foul. I have a few more things that we're going to be doing in here. I'm using Method products. I've been really enjoying these lately. I'm one of those people who likes to switch things up. I don't like to use the same thing all the time just because I'm constantly cleaning. I like to try out new things, you know? So I went back to Method. I used to only use their stuff. Like when we first moved here, that was like the only thing I used because larger creators that I watched always used these products and I wanted to use them, so naturally I gravitated back towards them. I really love the Method glass cleaner. I don't know why I ever stopped using that because I know Windex is like horrible for you. And I'm pretty sure this one is ammonia free and I've just been really enjoying it. I feel like it does such a great job. So I am using those products today in the rest of my living room. And then you'll see here in a minute, we're gonna move the couches and we're actually gonna deodorize the carpet. And I brought down like my big canister vacuum that I usually use upstairs. And we are going to be using that on this carpet. And this rug was so soft after. I mean, it's soft as it is, but I feel like when you use baking soda on rugs, it just really freshens and softens up the carpet. Anyways, you guys, that is actually going to end today's video. I hope that you leave my channel feeling motivated and inspired to get some cleaning done in your home today. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me and my channel. It means a lot to me when you guys take time out of your day to be here and to hang out with me and talk with me. You guys know I truly love doing this so much. So thank you for being here, and I will see you all in my next video. I cannot wait to start Christmas decorating and sharing all of my ideas with you. But thanks again, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.